Hello, American Rod Shop family. Welcome back to another great episode. My name is Solon, and I hope everyone out there has had an awesome Memorial Day weekend. I sure have, and I'm actually on vacation this week, so there won't be another regular upload until next Monday or Tuesday, but make sure you turn your notification bell on, because that next video will be a big milestone, my 400th video uploaded. And to celebrate, I'll be showcasing 4 giveaway prizes that will be drawn for in the following regular episode. Now on Friday, I will release a previously video that was posted way back when I first got started with this channel on YouTube as a Throwback Friday event. That would be fun to see how this channel has progressed since then. But tonight, we're checking out 10 vintage stock car racers that are currently up for sale online. Cars that deserve to be rescued, restored, and raced again. Most of these machines, aside from 1 or 2, are already restored and race ready. The vintage stock car auto market is booming right now, with collectors bringing these old warriors back to life, and their value is climbing fast. One of the cars in this lineup is listed at $80,000. However, most of these are priced in an average, very affordable price line. We've got some incredible classic cars to look at, plus 3 new automotive trivia questions to test your knowledge, and we'll announce the winner of the Hot Wheels mystery box from the last episode. Be sure to also check out the last 4 videos that I just dropped. There are still a lot of great classic cars and trucks in those videos for sale. And last but not least, we'll check in with Jim Teakin on the 57 project to see how that's still coming along. So sit back, buckle up, and let's roll into classic stock car racer number 1. 1937 Chevrolet Racecar listed in Batesburg, Leesville, South Carolina for $5,000. Okay, as I get into the stock cars tonight, a lot of these ads just don't come with much information, much like an antique car ad will have. But I will give you what I've got. Up for sale is a vintage black 1937 Chevy stock car racer. Over the years, this car was raced in Virginia and North Carolina in the past. There are several videos from the spectator point of view and an in-car camera available on YouTube. The car is in good shape and has the manual transmission with a new clutch and a new pressure plate. It has no engine, but it's all set up to drop one in and to be ready to go racing. The owner bought it with the intent to restore it and take it to local car shows with his grandson, but everything going on, he just hasn't had the time to restore it. Comes with 4 new rims to accommodate street tires if you decide to make it street legal. Hey guys, right off the bat, I'm going to give this one my best deal seal, as I think it's at a good price for restoration for the right mechanically minded individual. Asking just $5,000 or best offer. Number 2, 1966 Mercury Comet Cyclone Bud Moore Tribute, listed in Lafayette, Georgia for $48,000. Up for sale is a nicely restored 1966 Mercury Comet Cyclone that has been restored into a fantastic tribute car to the legendary NASCAR team manager Bud Moore's legacy. He guided his team to win multiple championships, became a Hall of Fame inductee, leaving a lasting legacy in the sport. This restoration has been very well done, built with many parts left over from the original car and other car parts from Bud's personal inventory, and had his help and input on this restoration during the build. This car was displayed in the NASCAR Hall of Fame when Bud was inducted there. This vintage stock car has been raced at Chattanooga, Tennessee. This beautiful vintage stock car will make a great addition to anyone's antique automobile collection and will always draw a crowd no matter where you put it on display at. And with all the restoration completed, the owner's asking just $48,000 or best offer, and he is open for trades of interest. Okay, here's the first of 3 trivia questions tonight. Let's see if you know your knowledge on any of these. In the very first inaugural race of NASCAR in 1949, which one of the following 3 brands of cars won that race? Was it A, the 1949 Buick Roadmaster? Was it B, the 1949 Oldsmobile 88? Or was it C, the 1949 Lincoln? As always, if you know the answer to that question, then go and drop your answer over in the regular comments for fun. We'll find out the correct answers to these questions at the end of this video. Number 3, 1937 Ford Sedan, listed in Galax, Virginia for $6,500. Up for sale in very nice racing condition is a great running and driving white 1937 Ford Sedan vintage race car. Power for this speedster comes from a 327 Chevy engine topped with a 2-barrel carburetor and coupled up to a 4-speed transmission. For better cooling capacity, a recently installed new aluminum radiator cools it, and it also features a quick change rear end and new dual master cylinders. It will need the metal hoodwork rework to fit over the new radiator, but other than that, it's ready to hit any dirt track you want to put it on with great results. Race ready and ready to go, the owner's asking an extremely low price, $6,500 or best offer, and sorry, no trades are wanted. Number 4. 1937 Ford Vintage Racecar, listed in Youngstown, Florida for $12,000. Up for sale is a race-ready, newly restored white 1937 Ford 2-door sedan vintage stock car, fresh, sharp, and built to hit the dirt track today. This car has just one race on since its restoration, and that debut happened at Cottonwood Motor Park in Cottonwood, Alabama. It comes loaded with recent upgrades, including new brakes, new tires, and only one race on them, a long list of fresh parts, and a brand new racing interior. The restoration was done with the intention of making this car competitive, reliable, and easy to maintain, exactly what you want when stepping into a vintage dirt track scene. The owner's asking a very reasonable $12,000 or best offer for this complete race-ready car. However, if someone wants it as a roller, he will sell it minus the motor and transmission for just $6,500. If you've been wanting to get into dirt track racing without breaking the bank, this is your chance. A fully restored race-ready vintage stock car for $12,000 or best offer. That's hard to beat. Okay, trivia question number 2. Who is the driver with the most wins in NASCAR history? Is it D, Dale Earnhardt? Is it E, Richard Petty? Or is it F, Jeff Gordon? If you know that answer, go and drop your answer over in the regular comments for fun. We'll check out everybody's answer at the end of this video. Number 5. Bob Jusola Nova Race Car, listed in St. Paul, Minnesota for $8,995. Up for sale is a restored orange race-ready 1972 Chevy Nova stock car racer. It's been mounted on the original Bimco chassis. It is powered by a small block Chevy engine with Dart aluminum top end and has only 8 races on the motor. It features a new Quartermaster 2-disc clutch, a Saginaw 3-speed transmission with a Franklin quick change rear end and floating hubs on the rear. The owner stripped 9 layers of paint and Bondo and had it repainted and lettered back to the original 1972 colors, just like it was when Bob Jusola raced it. It comes with extra wheels and body panels. It is turnkey and ready for the vintage stock car races at Golden Sands, Dells, La Crosse, and Marshfield in a couple of weeks. Throw some dirt tires on it, have some fun either way. It's time for a new caretaker for this piece of history. The owner's asking just $8,995 or best offer. Number 6. 1957 Ford Racecar, listed in Mason City, Iowa for $3,000. Okay, here's one that is a good deal for someone looking to get into the vintage racing stock car racing circuit at a base level. For sale is a primered gray 1957 Ford body race car mounted onto a 2002 Rocket late model chassis, featuring a quick change rear end with Wildwood hubs and brakes and calipers. It comes with installed brake gauges, water, oil, fuel, and pressure gauges, along with an odometer tack with recall. It has a fresh Burt transmission with the bell housing and headers, with lots of nice parts to go with it. Car needs just a motor and a radiator to go racing, and a little bit of finishing up on the tin work and interior. The owner has over $5,000 invested, but his loss is your gain, asking $3,000 firm, no trades, in cash only. Okay, here's the third and final trivia question. Let's see how well you guys do on this one. What NASCAR driver's car was the first sponsored by Hot Wheels? Was it G, Mark Martin's car, or was it H, Tony Stewart's car, or was it I, Kyle Petty's car? Well, if you know the answer to that, go ahead and drop your answer over in the regular comments for fun. We'll find out the correct answer to this question at the end of this video. Number 7. 1941 Chevy Coupe Vintage Jalopy Race Car, listed in Bluegrass, Iowa for $8,000. Up for sale is a vintage restored turnkey 1941 Chevrolet Coupe Jalopy Dirt Track Racer, finished in bright yellow and ready for fun. At this price, you're getting a lot of racing excitement for a fraction of what it costs to build a modern car. It's powered by the original rebuilt inline six, but this isn't your average six-banger. It's been heavily worked over with high compression pistons, a lump port head, custom aluminum intake, new roller rockers, a circuit track oil pan, new double disc clutch, a new Saginaw 3-speed, and a quick change rear end. The owner has just marked it down from $8,500 to $8,000 or best offer. Number 8, 1956 Chevrolet Bel-Air, listed in Parsons, Kansas for $16,950. Up for sale is a beautifully restored 1956 Chevrolet Bel-Air vintage stock car racer, brought back to its full racing glory, but now fully street legal. That means you can drive it right to the shows, turn heads all day, and never worry about getting ticketed for running an off-road race car on the street. It comes with a clean title, all the lights and turn signals work, and now features street tires and a two-seat interior instead of the original single-seat race setup. Under the hood, it's powered by a brand new 377 cubic inch engine paired with an automatic transmission. You also get power steering, four-wheel disc brakes, and race wheels for solid handling and performance. The body is straight, rust-free, and finished in the original racing graphics it wore back in its competitive days. And the asking price is very reasonable, just $16,950. And guys, this is my pick of the week, hands down. I just love this car. Let me know in the comments which car was your favorite pick from this video. Okay, here's the commentary question for this video. Most of NASCAR drivers begin their careers racing on short tracks. What is the name of the short track closest to your location? Give me the name of the track and the town that it's located in. Drop your response over in the regular comments. It will be fun to see where all these short tracks are located at. Mine is the quarter-mile short track named Sayre Speedway, which has operated every year since the 1950s. Okay, if you haven't done so yet, please like, subscribe, and share. It will not cost you one penny, but will help this little channel to grow. And be sure to turn on your notification bell so you'll get notified every time we drop one of these great videos about amazing classic cars that are up for sale. Number 9, 1969 Camaro Racecar, listed in Haleyville, Alabama for $10,000. Up for sale is an orange 1969 Chevrolet Camaro stock car racer that is race ready to go. The 69 Chevrolet Camaro body is mounted onto a custom-built 2011 Warrior chassis with a new deck, and it comes with recently installed brand new shocks, a new fuel cell, and a new steering rack. The owner does not give any details on the motor, but says if you will just message him, he'll give you all the specifications for it. It also comes with extra rims and tires, and he has marked the car down from $10,000 to $8,500 for this race-ready-to-go 1969 Chevrolet Camaro stock car racer. He also has a twin 2011 Warrior chassis-based setup with no body mounted on it and is offering it up for sale at an additional $5,000 if desired. Okay, we finally made it to number 10, and here is the most highest priced vintage stock car I've ever seen, but you can let me know what you think about it over in the comments. 1959 Pontiac NASCAR Grand National Daytona 500 Fireball Roberts Pontiac, listed in Ware Shoals, South Carolina for $80,000. Up for sale is a piece of racing history, and that is this 1959 Pontiac Catalina, originally built and campaigned by Smokey Yunick for the 1959 Grand National Series. Fireball Roberts drove this car at the very first Daytona 500 on the newly built Daytona International Speedway in 1959. This car won the very first July Firecracker Cup race on July 4th, 1959, and finished 7th in the 1959 Southern 500 race after starting on the pole. It almost won the 1960 Daytona 500 with Bobby Johns, but lost the rear window in turn 2, leading the race with roughly 8 laps to go. It comes with an incredible pair of 1959 bucket seats, which are worth a small fortune by themselves. The owner has what is believed to be either a Yunick or Nichols prepped 1963-89 block to go with it. The car does not have the original frame. The owner is asking $80,000 for this unique piece of NASCAR history. Okay, let's pause for a moment and check in with Jim Teakin on the 57 Chevy project and see what progress he's up to it on this week. Hi everybody, Jim here again. Kind of need to shift gears a bit here and some of the reasons why things are taking a while. As you can see, the set of tires here, brand new Toyo 800s, and they are 14s. These are the originals off the 57 with fresh tires on it. But the grandson who started helping my father-in-law do this project years ago didn't think that putting disc brakes all the way around would require larger wheels. So he just had Dad buy some tires anyway. So now I have to unload those. While we were cleaning out more stuff over there, since my mother-in-law died, I acquired this little cabinet, and I'll be getting a drill press and whatnot. Just a few things to help things go around here. But the lesson here is, when you look at these nice four-wheel disc brake kits for your old cars, remember to read all of it, because, well, this is what you might end up with. And of course, my stepdaughter had to buy brand new wheels and tires again. So there's a little lesson for today on these rebuilds. And as you can see, I've got another door up. I'm going to start getting it tore down. We'll see you later. Okay, we got to the point in the video where everybody loves, and that's the answers to the trivia questions. Did you get yours correct? Here's question number 1. In the very first inaugural race of NASCAR in 1949, which one of the following 3 brands of cars won that race? Well, if you guessed C, the 1949 Lincoln, you are correct. The very first official NASCAR race that kicked off what we know today as the NASCAR Cup Series happened back in 1949. And in that historic race at the Charlotte Fairgrounds Speedway, the winning car was actually a 1949 Lincoln driven by Jim Roper. Trivia question number 2. Who is the driver with the most wins in NASCAR history? Well, if you guessed E, Richard Petty, you are correct. Richard Petty has earned a whopping 200 victories over the course of his legendary career, which is a record that's still standing strong today. Trivia question number 3. What NASCAR driver was first sponsored by Hot Wheels? Well, if you guessed I, Kyle Petty, you are correct. Back in the late 1990s, he drove a car that featured the iconic Hot Wheels branding. Although Kyle was the first, Hot Wheels did also sponsor Johnny Benson Jr.'s car in the late 1990s. He drove a Pontiac Grand Prix stock car with that distinctive Hot Wheels design. Okay, it's time to find out who won the Hot Wheels mystery box that we gave away in the last regular episode. And to do that, we're going to go over to raffle-.com, where I'll put in the URL code for this video. Then I'll hit select a comment, and the winner is Eagle UFO 007. Congratulations, Eagle. You got approximately 7 days to contact me at AmericanRodShop@yahoo.com, and be sure to put the episode number in the email title, and that'll help me get your car out to you quicker than ever before. Now, if you'd like a chance to win one of these Hot Wheel mystery boxes that we'll give away in the next upcoming episode, then all you have to do is these 4 things. First of all, hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Hit the like button for this video. Drop the letters HWG over in the regular comments, and then enter often as you'd like to. If you do those 4 things, you'll be entered in for a chance at an opportunity to win, and we'll give this Hot Wheels mystery box away in the very next episode. Okay, guys and gals, that wraps up another great episode. I just want to say a real big thank you to each and every one of you out there who are watching this video. May God bless you, and I'll see all you guys and gals in the next upcoming episode.